This person got me about my bed, collective. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, but the pain that this person feels is so strong. You have the star in reverse. Someone's feeling like they don't have any guidance. They're heartbroken today, and they're turning to the right, to the left. They don't know which way to go. They feel alone. They feel confused. Possibly a connection that is faded. Queen of Cups next. This is you, collective. So this person feels like the light has gone out. Like maybe you don't see them the same. They love you. She came out in the upright, so maybe they feel like you're standing in your power about something. They're also trying to talk to you intuitively, I'm picking up. They're trying to send you telepathic messages. They view you as the Queen of Cups. There's something this person hasn't said in the 3D that they're hoping you can hear them say telepathically. But the problem is, with the star being in reverse, it's like they feel they can't get through to you. They feel like there's a blockage here. What's going on, Spirit? You got the Hermit in reverse. Somebody's tired of being alone. But also somebody is needing to look within for the answer. And they keep trying to look at their external circumstances when they need to be looking inside themselves for the answer. Six of Swords, they need to move away from something. They're in the process. This person could be physically in the process of moving, or mentally there's something here that's near and dear to the heart, that's very emotional for them. But the answer that they seek, the clarity that they seek, is found within themselves. They already know. They intuitively know what to do. And it's about moving away from something, moving away from possibly a way of thinking, moving away from overthinking and fighting and striving and trying to force your will, and embracing surrender. Embracing that, you know what, maybe I don't have to control this in order for it to go my way. Maybe if I just surrender to the divine, the way is already paved. And I just need to let my soul lead me. Yeah, because the 6 comes after the 5 of Swords, and that's all about fighting the ego's battle. Fighting and striving and winning at all costs. The 6 says, I surrender. I'm leaving this all behind me. What is this person struggling with? The Knight of Swords, moving forward in something. And Spirit says, in order to move forward, you must surrender the battle. Someone has been trying to make something happen instead of allowing what is divinely appointed to happen to unfold. You have the 2 of Cups in reverse. They want to heal a situation, and they're putting all their mental effort into it, but they're ignoring this call to go within. The Queen of Cups and the Hermit, this is, you need to be following your own intuition. And they're ignoring that. But I feel like they're finally coming to a place of surrender. It's taken them a little while. You have the King of Cups next in the upright. This person loves and cares about you. Their headspace is so cloudy. The 2 of Cups is in reverse, the Star is in reverse, yet the King and Queen are upright. They're trying to communicate with you that they love you, but this person feels stuck. They feel like they're looking for guidance. They feel like they're waiting for God to step in. And God is not going to step in the way that they think, because the way is already made. This person needs to speak their truth. That's why the Knight of Swords is in the upright. Move forward and speak your truth. They have to release this expectation that they need to be perfect, that they need to have their external circumstances perfect, and that everything has to come together in a certain way in order to speak their truth. Everything that they're waiting to come together is hinging on them speaking up. The Knight of Swords is coming in with communication, and it's in the upright. I feel like this person is finally surrendering to the idea that they have to speak their truth. You have the Death card here next. They're going through a dark night of the soul. They're wondering, how long is this going to last? Why have I been plunged into a dark night of the soul again? I did what was required of me. This is what I hear. I'm channeling. I did what was required of me. I followed every instruction. I did every step. I made room. I cut off old relationships and old people. I did everything. Why is it still not coming together? Why is the situation still not healed? And Spirit says, because you have yet to speak your truth. That is the only thing that you're waiting on. Truth has to be spoken. You're delaying your own journey, Fool in reverse. You're delaying your own journey. There is no outside circumstance that's delaying you. You are delaying you because you won't release your expectations on how something should come together. Three of Pentacles. This person is being encouraged to return to you. And it's not that they don't want to return to you. The Two of Cups, the Queen and King of Cups, they very much love you and want to return to you. It's that they wanted to return to you in a certain way. And that's different for all of you. But the main thing I see that I'm picking up on is their financial stability. And Spirit is trying to gently guide them to see that everything that you want comes after you speak your truth. The abundance that you seek, the love that you seek, the strength, the resilience, the joy, the peace, all these things. And it's not about you providing these things to this person. It's not about putting all their faith and their trust in you or making you the God of their life. This is about being their most authentic self. See, they still feel like their highest self is up the road a little bit from them, just a ways longer. When I get this, when I do this, when I leave this, when I achieve this, they have to realize that separation is an illusion. They are their highest self right now. They can embody their highest self right now. And embodying your highest self is always going to start with being true to yourself, speaking your truth. There's a truth that this person hasn't spoken in so long. They've been keeping it and it's just been burning inside of them. Spirit says that has to come out. You have to be authentic. You have to decide that you're worth expressing your truth. Even if there's a chance you wouldn't be received, would you still express your truth? Would you still step out there and say, this is me? No matter who likes it, who takes it, who doesn't. They view you as a siren, compelling, alluring, magnetic. Your dark feminine energy intrigues them. There might have been a breakup here. This person feels like, well, yep, before I could even get it out. Hold on, y'all, because I'm channeling there's a lot coming through. This is a situation where two people have been in separation for some time. Before they separated, there was some type of situation that arose because both of you were deeply triggered, deep wounds of being unchosen, being neglected, being abandoned. And the wounds were triggered, and in the past, you guys didn't have the tools to deal with being triggered at that level. Now, before reunion can happen, those same triggers have to be experienced again so that you can show yourself and each other, what will you do this time? What will you do this time that you're triggered again in the same way you were before? This person is questioning your loyalty, but it goes deeper than that. What they're really grappling with is the wound they feel over not being chosen. And with the Six of Swords coming out, I feel like this is an illusion. This is something they've been battling that they're finally starting to accept that, you know what, this really doesn't even have anything to do with the other person. Yes, other people may be trying to talk to you, but your loyalty is not in question because they know deep in their heart that you're loyal to them. You know deep in your heart that they're loyal to you. That's why you both came out in the upright as the King and Queen of Cups. The love and the devotion is there. No one else could stand a chance. You only want this person. They only want you. The problems that came in is because you guys have been separated. You were triggered, wondering if this person is ever going to come back to you, wondering if you've been made a fool of, if you have interpreted situations and signs and synchronicities in the wrong way, and that you're wasting your time because this person is deciding to stay away from you, deciding not to talk to you. Your rational mind tells you that the only logical thing to do is to move on and not to stay waiting for someone that won't even give you the respect to acknowledge that they've heard from you. Rational mind says that this is crazy. This is limerence. This is not healthy. This is toxic. But your heart and your soul says, wait for this person. Not wait as in slow your life down, but don't get in any more entanglements. Don't get with any more karmics. You don't need to learn any more lessons. This person is coming. Your reunion is fated. But see, this requires you to step out on faith. Your ego mind is fighting you and saying, no, that's crazy. I'm just going to move on. I haven't heard from this person in such an amount of time. I can't just stay waiting for them. That's not fair. That's insane. But your soul says, this is my person. Let's just wait a little while longer. Don't invite anyone else in here because this heart space is taken up already. I am totally in love with this person. I only want them. Your soul is telling you, listen to me. They're coming. They're working through some things. Don't get in any more karmic entanglements. Keep yourself free, vibrating high because they're coming. And now for this person, they're triggered because they think you're talking to other people and you're not. People may have tried to talk to you, but you have been declining offers. You have been in solitude. You have been struggling and grappling with the separation. You've been struggling with trying to follow your intuition while your logical mind is yelling at you that this is a red flag. You have been in your own energy, concerned with manifesting abundance in your life. Everything that they are struggling with so hard is an illusion because they're looking at it through that wound of not being chosen. They're looking at the present through the lens of the past, where you guys didn't have the tools back then to deal with whatever had arose in your relationship, and so you separated. Other people are not the problem. This person's overthinking is the problem. Instead of just being honest, instead of just coming forward in truth, they're waiting and waiting and waiting for their external circumstances to look a certain way, keeping you in the dark, keeping things in separation, finding yourself, finding your voice. This is what they're doing now. This is the lesson that Spirit is teaching them. You must find your voice. You must speak even if you're not ready. You must speak even if you're rejected. Things are not as they seem. You're longing for this person and they're longing for you. Yet both of you guys feel unwanted. Spirit guides and your ancestors are sending signs and angel numbers right now, encouraging this person to have the strength to move forward. Even in the dark, even if they can't see, even if their external circumstances tell them that they're not ready. They are ready. You are ready. It is time. They're rebelling though. They're stubborn. They're prideful. I see a masculine that says, I don't have enough. I want to marry this woman. That means I need to have a home for her. I need to have money for her. I need to be able to get to her, maybe have a new car, or I need to be moved out from my karmic ex. And there's all these different things, all these different contingencies in order for this person to move forward. So they keep blocking themselves. They have literally decided not to even speak to you until their 3D matches the vision that they have for themselves. That's ludicrous. But in their mind, it makes sense because they value you so much. And you're looking at them and saying, how can you value me when you don't even give me the basic respect to acknowledge me, to acknowledge this connection? And then they say, well, I'm going to. And Spirit says, no, the time is now. You're running out of time. You're self-sabotaging because you can't get out of your own head. This comes out again. Are you sleeping with anybody? You know what they're really asking? Do you choose me? And you're saying, yes, yes, I choose you. I've made it known that I choose you. You have not chosen me. You still refuse to tell the truth. We cannot move forward if you don't speak the truth. That's wisdom. They see you as being very wise. They're scared. They're scared. They want their freedom in order to come to you. Phoenix Queen, it's like the Queen of Wands. They're drawn to you. They want very much to come into you, but they're trying to get freedom from a past situation. They don't have any peace right now. But they don't have any peace because of their own mind, because of the wounds. They need to release, to forgive themselves, to forgive you. They need to be able to move forward in clarity. And that clarity comes from finally settling that question that they've had their whole life. Am I worthy? Am I worthy to be chosen first? Am I worthy to have what I want? Am I worthy of this love as I am today in this second? Not when you get more money, not when you move, right now. And listen, collective, there may be certain things that have to wait on external circumstances to change in order to move forward, right? Like if this person is still living with their karmic ex, obviously you guys can't move in together. There's certain things that, yeah, have to be worked out logistically. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the simple fact of expressing their truth, of communicating their truth, bringing a confession to you. That is what unlocks the next chapter in this person's life. And it doesn't matter how well they strategize and how well they follow the plan that they had in their head. Until they speak their truth, all other doors are blocked. Because Spirit says you cannot be your highest self and be living a lie and be hiding and running away, trying to live in the shadows until things come together in the way that you think they should come together. No, you must speak your truth first, and then the other doors will be open for you. So this person is beginning to get it. Okay, they're beginning to get it. It's still in the process right now of them coming to this realization for themselves. Yeah, they're out of balance. They're trying to change the outside without addressing the inside. Still trying to juggle. And this is this person's problem. They're still trying to juggle too many things. Still trying to juggle past relationships. Trying to juggle financial commitments. Trying to juggle you. Trying to juggle speaking the truth. Trying to juggle moving out, getting more money, coming to you, building with you, supporting their kids if they have kids, figuring out what to do with their karmic ex. Their mind is so busy. And Spirit says, you need to speak the truth. That will reconnect you with the person that you love. That love will open so many doors for you. That will heal that wound that you feel of not being chosen. That this person didn't put you first, that they didn't choose you, or they chose another situation over you. All this pain that you're carrying around, expressing yourself will alleviate that. This person also has a plan, collective. They're trying to work that plan. And Spirit is like, well, you're going to hang in suspension then. You're going to continue to wait for an external door to be open that's not opening. They're going to begin seeing things from a higher perspective. They're fighting the wisdom right now, but we already saw the Six of Swords come out. So it's right at the beginning stages of them being able to come forward. It's just taken them a while with the Knight of Pentacles, but it's in the upright. So is the Magician, but then here's the Seven of Wands. It took a while, but look, baby, that Eight of Wands is coming. They had to see the wound for what it was first with the Tower. They had to stop giving to unequal situations, like that past karmic situation. They had to see the truth. And the truth is this: they've put themselves in their own prison with the Eight of Swords. You see how with the Eight of Swords, he's not really bound. He can easily come out of this. This is a prison of the mind, overthinking. Spirit is giving them signs right now on how to change this old way of thinking. The Six of Cups talks about the past, these memories, these painful memories of different times where they weren't chosen, where they felt rejected. There's the Four of Cups and the Queen of Wands. At some point in time, collective, they felt rejected by you. And that sat with them. It activated something within them from a long time ago with the High Priestess that they've been carrying. Spirit says it's finally time to put that to rest. It's time to put that to rest. And they're on their way to be able to do that. They're just encountering resistance from their own ego. but they're going to overcome it. I went to pick up this deck and you have imprisonment at the bottom. Yeah. They're feeling imprisoned because of the way that they're thinking about everything. Okay, we're going to get ready to wrap up. Just want to get you guys a few more cards. This person wonders if you're moving on, and you wonder if they're ever coming forward. Yeah. They're dealing with their lower self. They're dealing with that ego, that unevolved self. They're evolving. They're learning their lessons in real time. And all you can do is just send them love and try to be as patient as you can. Yeah, those thoughts are manipulating them. It's making things distorted for them. They're not able to really see clearly. They could have a court situation that they have to go through, especially those of them with kids. They could feel manipulated by that ex, financially exploited. The spirit is showing them that they already have the power. They're seeing behind the veil at what's really going on here. Because this person's thinking about it. This person is thinking about, how is this connection feeling like deja vu? Why are we going through the same things that we went through before we separated? Things are different now. And Spirit is showing them this is a part of your destiny. You must heal this. In order to boss up, you have to heal this. You're in transition. You got to let go of those false beliefs that have been keeping you captive and mature. This person wants you. You guys are protected against anybody that will come against you. Just have faith, right? You're a king. You have the power. You have the control. You can break yourself free from this imprisonment at any point that you want. Self-love is the way to do that. Loving yourself radically and unconditionally means expressing your truth, no matter if it's accepted or not. And you would 100% accept this person, but they have to express it even without that guarantee. You know that you would accept them. You know that they could come to you with damn near anything. As long as they were telling you the truth in sincerity, you would accept it. You would hear them out. But they have to feel that. And right now they don't. Right now they anticipate rejection because that's what they've experienced. 2244, right help, perseverance, and abundance. The angels nourish your new life purpose. This is a sign representing that when you make the desired transformation, you have assistance from heaven. And at this time, you especially need to know that you are not alone. The sequence of the numbers 2 and 4 is a signal from your angels telling you now that they are closely cooperating with you. 5577, keep moving forward. Abundance and happiness, spiritual awakening. This is to confirm that the upcoming changes you are about to make are right on target, bringing abundance to your body, emotions, and mind. Keep going in this direction, and you will soon see some signs of how these changes add more richness to your life and the lives of others around you. This person has the opportunity to not only heal themselves, but to heal this connection. You guys have been through so much, and there's been so much pain on both sides. This separation has taken a toll on you too. And this person sees you as so strong and being so spiritual and being so intuitive, but intuition does not replace 3D communication. We are still human beings. Though we are gods and goddesses, we are still having a human experience. And it has been extremely painful not hearing from this person, not knowing in your mind that they love you, that they want to be with you, even though you know it in your heart. And the last one is 5588, endurance, positive progress, continuous guardianship. This sequence of numbers represents that you are in the 11th hour and about to change. Don't be afraid, because you are supported and loved throughout this process. This is about to happen. You guys are about to reunite. This is one of those final tests to push both of you into a place that is unshakable with each other. Peace, love, and light to you, collective.